So people are told to flee, but they're not told where is safe, and that's what's bewildering for the civilian population. They most definitely want to get out of the line of fire, but again, as we are finding time and again, they're getting caught up even in UN facilities which they think should be safe. But let's also be clear: the militants, Hamas, and the other armed groups, they're firing also their weaponry, the rockets into Israel from the vicinity of these installations and housing and so on. So the combat is being conducted very much in a residential built-up area.
Let me pick up on that, Mr. Ging.
Let's also,
because the Israeli government has said repeatedly that Hamas is using human shields. They are using UN schools, hospitals, not only, by the way, to store weapons. I know 3 UN-run schools have been found with munitions stored in them as weapons depots. But in the UN's experience, is Hamas or militant groups, Islamic Jihad, are they launching rockets nearby these shelters, these UN schools? Are they using it essentially as a shelter?
Yes, the armed groups are firing their rockets into Israel from the vicinity of UN facilities and residential areas, absolutely. But let me just correct one point. On the finding of weapons in the UN schools, these were schools that were abandoned because we had to evacuate everybody, including our guards, from those schools. And then when we recovered those schools, the UN were the ones who found the weapons in their inspections, because we have zero tolerance and a very high degree of responsibility to ensure that nothing is stored in our schools like weapons, and no armed people are in these facilities.